leaf of tangerines. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Squidward, Squidward, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward.
What?
It's a SpongeBob reference.
Yeah, it's kind of esoteric and based, so.
I wouldn't understand SpongeBob references.
Yeah,
It's
pretty niche.
Yeah, it's pretty
very
show.
niche.
Not many people have seen it, including me.
A tangerine.
Yeah, it's this underground show I watch every now and again. It's kind of cool.
It's good.
Yeah,
I heard of it.
I watched this little known show called The Fairly Odd Parents. You know,
No one's really heard of it.
it came out in like sometime in the early 2000s, give or take.
I've actually seen almost none of it because I only had watched TV when I was at my grandma's house because we didn't have TV, and SpongeBob was like the only thing that was ever on when we happened to be there.
Oh,
That's just Nickelodeon being Nickelodeon.
that is classic Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon's like, are you SpongeBob? No? Alright, get the fuck out of here. A new show that we just went out of our way to buy the license for and produce. Are you SpongeBob? No, I'm Harvey Beaks. Fucking get the hell off my channel. What are you doing here?
Harvey Beast?
Harvey Beaks. You never heard of it because it was a good show and Nickelodeon doesn't like good shows.
Is that a Cartoon Network thing?
No, it's Nickelodeon. I just told you that.
Yeah, but you said they bought the thing. I thought that's what you were saying. I didn't know if it was a cartoon thing that got bought by Nickelodeon that made it into a bad Nickelodeon.
Riley, any cartoon that's on Nickelodeon has been purchased by Nickelodeon because they own the license to that. And no
Nickelodeon
other
shows are owned by Nickelodeon. That's very true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call them steamed hams, despite the fact that they are obviously charred. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that is my mistake, Cameron. I obviously misunderstood your premise.
Clearly.
You obviously did.
Yep.
Thanks for admitting it.
Well, like we just discussed, some people just aren't cool enough to understand.
Of course.
Yep, I know I'm not cool enough.
You aren't.
But anyways, talking about my mistakes, we're going straight into the topic today. We're talking about mistakes in general.
First mistake, not segueing into the topic properly. There you go.
Hey, that is my number one job on this podcast. Actually, my number two job. Number one job is hit the record button. Number two job is to somehow get us to the topic. And that rarely happens.
So you're admitting to failing your job regularly. That's what I'm hearing.
Which job? Because Gavin would say I fail at hitting the record button.
Yes.
Well, you know...
I would say that. I would.
Okay, well,
I would too.
One of you guys should hit the record button next time, then.
I'm in charge of the Terraria record button.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably still have more hard drive space than Riley. He never used to have any spare hard drive space.
I don't have a lot of spare hard drive space. It all goes into videos.
Do your videos still take up like 50 gigabytes a piece or whatever it is?
Well, how long does video?
I don't know, just average podcast.
Average podcast? I don't think.
I should find that day-long video and see how big that is.
Let me see. Let's see. An average podcast seems about like 5 gigs. Yeah, 5 to 6 gigs is what I'm seeing.
I seem to recall when you first started recording them, they were like ungodly large. It's like the audio recording had like a full HD black like recording pixel thing in it.
Hey,
I don't know. You were telling me about it, and it was like
Riley.
20 gigs an episode. Ridiculous.
Hey, you know, I'm not. I never claim to know what I'm doing. Okay, I just hit the record button. I assume that behind the scenes it's optimizing, but it obviously is not optimizing how I imagine it to. And
well, you didn't ask it to optimize. That's your first problem.
Yeah.
Yes. That is another mistake of mine. I should look into OBS in depth to see how I can optimize. But it's normally fine. I haven't had too many issues for the most part.
Because I think, yeah, at one point you had to like delete old episodes because you literally.
Oh yeah, I still have to do that. I only have like I have like a terabyte storage on my computer, and I think I have less than 100 gigs now.
Wait, you have like
Dude,
for
that's rough.
everything a terabyte?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
it's
Like total? There's not like an external like other
Well,
terabyte somewhere?
I have like an external one, but that's for my edited videos.
Oh, Riley. Oh,
Dude, that's like not usable.
yeah.
I'm planning on getting a new computer soon. It's
Are you
the one I
right?
have.
Are you?
What is 5 years old? Actually, I think it's turning 5 years old in what is that, December? So I got in 2019.
And computers grow up so
I've got
fast.
3 on my PC, and then I can through the network access another like 3.5.
Yeah, I got 4 on my PC, and it's about to be like 72 through my network.
Whoa. I'm doing that soon. I'm gonna buy like a couple $100 of hard drives and get like a proper network storage
Yeah.
system going.
I was gonna be done last weekend, but the last part, the power supply didn't arrive, so I have to wait till this weekend to go to my parents' place and finish it. Because I order things to my parents' place. Because every time I've ordered it here, it's gone to the wrong address.
Nice.
Unless it's pizza, then they somehow get it right.
Pizza guys are flawless.
Yeah, you should just
yeah.
order it to the pizza place and then have the pizza place deliver it to you.
I was gonna suggest the same thing. In the special
Yeah.
notes, just say, order a pizza and have them deliver it to me.
Domino's is so good at delivering it to Jack's house that sometimes I'll just order my pizza to his house.
Dude, the
Get it
one
from him.
old guy knows me by name now.
Oh, no.
Oh, pizza for Jack.
Oh.
I know the exact old guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're a regular.
Jack, I see you got another 12-inch pizza here, and a 50-pound bag of cookies. Now, we were all out of the special sauce you like, but I found a way to give you some extra sauce.
We replaced it with another 2 pounds of cookies.
Funny you
that makes
say
up
that,
for it.
Riley. Last time I ordered pizza, I got 2 things of extra sauce because he found marinara and frosting in the bottom of his bag. And he was like, well, these are supposed to go to somebody, but you're my last stop, so here you go. Cool. Thanks.
There you go, extra sauce. See, if he
Yeah,
knows
I wish
you,
I
you
was
get the
that
extra
lucky.
sauce.
I'm usually the guy who
Yeah.
has stuff missing from his order. I would love to have extra stuff. Well, actually, I think I did get something extra placed in my order one time. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I was ordering from Taco John's one day, and I think I just got like a whole ass extra taco for no reason. And I'm like,
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain about this. I like tacos.
And it's always good getting an extra item.
Yeah, me and my dad always laugh at my mom. Because whenever me and my dad go somewhere, we always get something free. And we always joke, we're like, they must think we're like broke or some shit. But whenever my mom goes somewhere, they always forget something.
It's just balanced that way.
Yeah, like me and my dad, we went to like Burger King or McDonald's once, and I just wanted one cookie, so I went up there and I was like, "Can I get one cookie?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." It wasn't even like 50 cents, and they said, "Oh, we can't give you one cookie, so here's 3."
They
like,
just
okay.
felt bad for you.
And then they
Alright,
charged
cool.
you for each one of them without
No,
letting
right?
you know.
It was like 20 cents.
A 20-cent 3 cookies.
Yeah.
You know it, brother.
Wow. Jack just hits the jackpot with people giving him free stuff.
Well, duh, that's why they call him Jack. Jackpot. Hello.
Ah, is that your nickname now? You got Mr. Jackpot.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
Mr. Jackpot.
And then another time, me and my dad, I don't even know the restaurant name anymore because we don't go to it because they stopped doing this deal thing.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-for-1. It'd give you like a burger and like a chicken sandwich and some fries.
I was gonna
we'd
say
always
Red
order that.
Lobster, and I don't think
No.
you're getting that at Red Lobster.
Yeah, we'd always
Lobster
order
is
that
not open anymore
because it's just
Red
enough
Lobster is-
food and it was like $1. And then one time we ordered that, and then the person at the cash register was like, "Damn, they're poor. They can only afford this," and they gave us like double fries, double cookies, double drinks.
Jeez,
And we're like,
criminy!
shit, yeah.
Do you not like how are you looking when you go to the outside world, Jack?
Just
that like a
normal
splash?
clothes.
Yeah, maybe
Normal
Jack's
clothes?
version of normal clothes is a little different than ours. I've only worn these for like 2 weeks. They're good.
This was in high school, so it might have been the green hoodie.
Oh,
The green
Oh,
hoodie.
God.
Might have been the green hoodie.
Now, how often do you wash that green
Everybody
hoodie?
remembers the green.
Oh, I haven't worn that since probably that
No,
first
how
year,
often have you
freshman year.
washed it, Jack? Washed during the high school? Because maybe it just looked grimy
During
and
the
stuff.
I mean, knowing Jack, probably never, because I doubt he washed his own clothes.
well, how long did mommy wash them? That's the better question.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
it's a
that I did
hoodie.
my
So
own
you don't have
laundry.
to you don't have to wash it everywhere, you know.
No.
Do you go to a river and to get a specific? What do you mean? Don't wash it everywhere?
Well, you have it over a t-shirt. You don't have to
Every time you
wear it
wear
once.
it.
You don't wash
Oh,
it. You wear it
yeah.
a couple
Wash
times.
it like
Okay.
once a week.
Sorry, I mistook that as you wash it in like specific spots. Like, you wash.
You don't
maybe-
wash it everywhere. Come on now.
Yeah.
You wash just the arm in this location, and maybe the hoodie section in a different place.
You spill a bunch of ketchup on it. Are you gonna wipe that off? No, I'm not in my bedroom. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't work here.
Lady. So, our topic, mistakes. I'm sure we've all
Speaking of
made.
mistakes,
I'm sure we've all made plenty of mistakes.
cooking?
Let's talk about them.
no,
Oh,
but me and my dad went out. I think it was coming home from like a doctor's appointment or something. Once again, when I was in high school, and we got drive-through McDonald's.
I got a free femur.
You know, it was even better. My dad paid with a $20 bill, and the cash register gave him a $50 bill back and the food.
Oh,
Oh.
That's crazy.
Did your dad say anything, or did he just take the 50?
I'm not answering that.
Okay, we
he
know.
did
we
whatever
know.
he saw
Hypothetically,
was the right thing to do.
either Jack forgot, or there's
Jack forgot. Yeah,
Jack
that's
forgot.
It.
Jack
That's
forgot.
what it was. Jack forgot. He probably didn't, but Jack forgot, so we'll never know for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll never know.
They don't call him Jackpot for nothing.
True. Jackpot forgot. That's his full name.
True.
Everybody knows
Mr.
it.
Forgot.
That's me. Or is it? I forgot.
Honestly, I just go with Jackpot forgot because I forgot my actual name.
You guys ever read? I haven't read about this in ages, but there's like some old guy. He wasn't that old, but he had like such bad dementia. He literally couldn't remember anything that happened the day before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's brutal. Like some pros, like you could play Terraria for the first time every day. But
Right.
I imagine I can't think of any right now, but there's probably some cons in there too.
And the cons is playing Terraria for the first time every day.
Yeah, imagine living through Groundhog's
But you wouldn't
Day.
know it's the first time.
Imagine it suddenly becoming winter when you remember it being the middle of summer.
Imagine you being 60 years old when you imagine you're being like 20 years old.
Oh gosh.
How does that work? Like you wake up and you're like, why do my bones hurt?
Oh, my back, my voice, it's snowing. What the fuck?
I'm gonna be late for school.
Oh my god, but I gotta play Terraria for the first time.
I still had like this was only maybe a year ago, but I had a dream of being back in the original high school and like trying to get to math class. And like the whole, like I was trying to go to Frau's room and like as a reference point, but the whole school had just changed layout completely, and I was like, what is going on? There's like 4 main hallways. I was like, oh my god. And I of course was late for math class. And then I went to a test which took place in the other high school I went to. The room was modeled after it, but I walked into it from the old school, so it was a little wacky, but it was a history test. And I was like, oh, I didn't know there was a history test. And then I sat down and didn't know a single question. Like every single question I looked at, I was like, I don't know.
That's me when I know there's a test.
Yep.
After knowing there was a test for a week and then not studying a single day.
Yep. Damn, I don't know any of this.
I can't believe I don't know any of this.
How did this happen? All I did was not study. What the hell?
All I was doing was playing Terraria for the first time each day of this week.
And now there's a test I don't know the content of. God dang it.
I guess that's a mistake I made. Is my first test in college. I was so used to high school. I was like, oh well, in high school, I just paid attention in class, and that was enough to get through the test. That did not work out very well.
I made the same mistake. Yeah.
I was like, notes. To be fair, somehow I did end up not taking notes after the first semester of college. I never took notes after.
You just remembered it all?
I don't actually really know. I took like very sparse notes, but like my first semester in chemistry class, I was like writing down everything. I probably still have that notebook. Like I went through like a Pilot G2 pen in like 2 weeks. Like it was crazy.
I had my Note 10, so I took notes on my phone.
Nice.
I never took notes because I knew I was never going to use them.
Crazy. I never ended up using my notes.
I used my notes. Or I don't use them currently. I just go in.
Still use my notes sometimes.
Yeah, I just go light read my notes.
What'd you do last night? I went back and read some old notes. Oh no, just notes.
Yeah, I had to study for this test I had coming up.
I was reminiscing about studying for a test by studying for this test.
Oh gosh, I probably have like all my tests and all my notes, and I don't think I threw any of my college stuff away, so it's somewhere.
I haven't thrown any of my high school stuff away because that part of my brain is like, what if you need it?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't. I don't care about algebra today.
But what if you'll use algebra tomorrow?
I won't. I can guarantee
Google
you.
whatever formula I need to use.
No.
still
You have to go
haven't
through
used-
your notes, man.
If I have an algebra issue, I'll just go to you. You're
Hey
my
Riley, I'm at work right now, but could you help me with the?
Can you help me with this algebra question? And I'll have to take my first break to answer it. I take algebra very
evaporate at this
Look,
temperature, and this steak
Look, man,
needs to be
I don't
cooked
know.
within this time period.
Look, man, I don't know whenever I'm going to be whipping out the Pythagorean theorem whenever I'm cooking on the job. I don't know when that's going to help me.
When you're cooking a pie, of course.
I just
I hope
eyeball
not.
it.
A pie?
Yeah.
For the
you
Pythagorean
gotta do-
theorem?
Yeah, the Pythagorean theorem.
Oh.
Oh.
Ha.
I
Sorry, I
also
didn't do the
like,
obnoxious laugh after my terrible joke.
Yeah, sorry. I was
That
thinking
didn't
that
get
you
it.
just didn't know what the Pythagorean theorem was. And I was concerned, Gavin.
It's how you cook pies.
I'd like to-
Like, it's triangles, Gavin, not circles.
I'd like to take this
You
moment.
cut pies into triangle.
I'd like to take this moment to talk about a mistake that I didn't make, but apparently a lot of other people did. And this is something I learned about just today. So it happens to be on topic because it's a
Ooh.
pretty big oopsie that people have done. Have you guys heard of the
Condom?
TikTok money glitch?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh my
Cameron.
God. What a
I
disaster.
don't
Allow
think
me-
I have.
Don't-
actually.
don't-
Oh,
tell me
yes,
you
this is
did.
perfect.
allow me to explain a little bit of the
Please.
TikTok money glitch situation in my own way.
Oh no!
I am not on
Okay,
the
for
TikTok, so I'm very
clarification,
intrigued.
for me, Cameron, you didn't do this, right?
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
We had to get that out of the way for legal reasons.
I said that right at the beginning. I did.
Oh yes, you did.
Not
Yes,
make
you're right.
this mistake.
I didn't
You
process
ignored
that
the
first
other-
part.
Sorry, I focus on the end bit.
even if I did know this was a thing back when it was like a huge trend, so probably like the other day, I wouldn't have done it because A, I'm not involved with this bank at all, and B, I'm smart enough to know, hey, this is stupid. I'm not gonna do this. But anyways, so
What is it?
it's like some particularly smart intellectual people found this exploit in Chase banks where basically you could submit a false check of whatever money you want, and for a very small amount of time that money would actually be put into your account before they realized the check was bad, and then like make that check null. So what people did was they would submit those bad checks into their account and then quickly pull that money out of their account like right afterwards. And people were talking about, man, look at this infinite like money glitch you could do at Chase Banks, guys. Check it out. I just pulled 40 grand
Free money.
out of nothing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you're cashing fraudulent checks
And
at
like,
all.
No, Gavin, no.
It did-
Sound like
This is
check fraud.
this is a glitch, Gavin.
and like even if this was just like one person doing this, I'm sure it would have been found out like pretty fast.
Mhm.
But since this was a trend that was blowing up on TikTok, I think that kind of sped things up a little
Oh
bit.
my
It kind of sped up
gosh.
the process.
Oh,
So
we should bring it back up. They can't arrest all of us. Let's
Yeah.
go.
They can.
so like
Not enough room in the prisons.
like for obvious reasons, Chase Banks was cracking down on these accounts, and I don't know how many of these people got fraudulent charges, but I can tell you what did happen to them.
A lot of back charges.
Yeah. So basically, the bank foreclosed their accounts. They
Oh, what? I didn't know that
Whoa,
part.
wow.
they not only like shut down these people's accounts, but they also put these people into debt with the amount of money that they pulled out.
Yeah.
So, like, after that started happening, you had the same people who were like, man, check out this amazing money exploit with Chase Banks. We're like, oh my god, I'm $22,000 in debt?
Me too, man. It's fine.
I can't believe it. I pulled $22,000 out of thin air, and now my bank account says negative $22,000.
That's crazy.
What happened?
I do have another mistake. This one has nothing to do with TikTok, but it has to do with Kick. And a little-known guy by the name of what was his name? I don't remember.
It must be that
But it-
famous.
Guy by the name of fuck.
I mean,
I know that. Guy.
Well known in the community.
that's a pretty like accurate name for him too. Goddamn. He has like one of the most basic bitch names ever, and I can't remember it right now. But anyways, this dude made his entire internet career, even back when he was like in his like early teens making content, his entire career was built around fucking with people for no reason.
Classic.
And since he's been banned on like every other platform, he went to the place where other banned creators go, Kick. And there he started doing like Kick live streams where he goes around in public and starts being a public nuisance for absolutely no reason. And whenever people like actually start like fighting back at him, he hides behind his bodyguard and is like, whoa, chill, bro, chill, whoa.
You say no reason, but there's only one reason. For the clout. He's going to be
for
so
mine.
famous for absolutely just roasting people on the street.
Yeah.
Being an asshole with no consequences.
Yeah. Anyways, recently he was like driving down like the highway with his buddy, like live
As you
streaming
do.
it. And as he was
Mhm.
driving, he was like constantly looking at his chat on his phone. No.
Oh, that's good.
So he would like
Oh, and it was downpouring on the highway.
oh yeah, it was raining hard.
Oh, I think I know
No.
the story now.
So like he had his windshield wipers going and you could barely see past that. So imagine that, but he's like occasionally he's like looking at his phone for like 5 seconds, taking a quick peek up and then looking back down at his phone. And as you may imagine, no, it didn't take long for something bad to happen because he hydroplaned and his immediate reaction to that was to take the wheel and start like spinning it. So he was like, no, and then like they crashed into like one of the side rails on the side of the road, and it was a pretty bad crash. Like if not for like the way that car was built, they probably would have died, both of them.
Not for them crumple zones, they would have gone through that.
Was this car pink?
No, it
wasn't pink.
It was a sports car though of some sort,
yeah,
wasn't it?
it was a sports car. Let me
I feel like I'm remembering a story very similar. I thought it was a pink car. Was it?
I'm sure there's more than one idiot that's done this.
Jack Doherty. Sorry, Jack. This guy did your name even more dirty than you did. But
Man, I can't believe it.
Man, imagine having such a basic name like Jack. Man,
You think your name isn't basic?
anyways, that's what his
Yeah,
car
get a
looks like.
unique
That's what his
name.
car looks like, Riley. Look at that god awful paint.
what it? Are you sure you didn't get an accident before you started driving?
You sure he didn't drive through a paint shop and
Yeah,
then
He ran over the Teletubbies. It's
Did people
very
like
sad.
paint splatter his cars? Like
I
they
have
started
no
throwing
idea.
paint
Why
bombs
doesn't
at
he
him?
have a shirt on?
That you
it
know
was
that
raining.
is a
It was
second
raining.
good question.
Let me explain the story. So like after like some footage came out like later, like after this initial incident happened of him and his friend in the car trying to get out still because the stream ended like right when they crashed. But there's footage of them in the car before they got out of it. And Jack Doherty, Mr. Jackie Jack Boy over here, his first instinct was to whip out his phone and call for help while recording himself calling for help for the people outside of the car, trying to get them out of there, trying to get the car door open. And then once he got out of the car, he immediately starts to stream back up. They're like, oh my god, this is crazy, guys. I just crashed this very
I forgot he was
expensive
streaming.
car." Yeah. And then, like, he goes over to his friend who's bleeding pretty bad out of his head. And, no, he's like, hey, Michael, are you okay? It's like, yeah. Dude, take this phone and record this.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Dude, get the shot. I know you're dying, but like, come on.
Hey,
one more shot.
just get the shot, man. This is the most important
Yeah.
time of
I
my
looked him up, by the
life.
way, and like the third image that comes up is him with his goofy ass Gen Alpha haircut. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, next to the crash car.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's him. And the entire time he's like, oh, dude, my cars. This cost me so much money. Oh, how am I going to repay this?
I feel like
And
I
then-
should say for the viewers, when Cameron said this was a sports car, this was a McLaren.
Yeah.
This is like $1 million car.
Oh my gosh! And he
Like,
did
Like
it.
this isn't like
Yeah,
you
but
know, oh,
Riley-
it's a sporty Honda.
Like-
No.
A $200,000 McLaren sports car.
Holy
Yeah, but Riley-
jeez!
Like a minute after he crashed and he was walking around, he's like, hey guys, at least my watch is okay. And he flashes his $10 million watch.
Yeah.
That watch he's wearing right now.
Yeah.
say-
I
and
don't know what you're looking at, but
The
yeah,
picture.
and
What do you
it's
mean?
Picture in chat.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's-
it's worth $10 million.
And at some point during
That looks like a
the
5-year-old's
stream,
watch.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
at some point during the stream, his girlfriend and I think his brother like drove onto the scene and both of them gave him a hug. Yet Michael's still stuck here
Uh-huh.
filming the whole thing while he's like bleeding out of his head and stuff.
Oh,
And
this is
there-
recent. All these pictures are from like
yeah,
2
this
days
was
ago.
this was like within the last week.
Oh wow.
This was
Jeez.
super recent. And like it came to a point where the paramedics had to come by and be like, "Hey, tell your friend to stop recording. We need to check up on him." Jack takes the camera and just gives it to like his brother or whatever. He's like, "Here, record this."
Record him being
And-
checked out. This will be
Yeah.
some sweet clicks, man.
Yeah.
Chad, is this
Hey
bad?
guys, I gotta buy a new car again, so don't stop recording.
No, he has like 9 other cars at home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How about that? I think that's literally what he said in the video.
Yeah. No, he's not the one who said that. It was like one of the members of his posse who was like because he was complaining about his McLaren and like his brother was like, "Dude, relax. You have like 9 other cars at home." And Gavin, you were wondering why he took his shirt off?
Mhm.
He took it off for no reason. No
good.
reason at all.
Because it's
Like
raining.
Ricky Bobby in the.
Ricky Bobby.
You're not on fire! I'm on fire! You're not on fire, Ricky Bobby!
Starts stripping.
Oh gosh.
Anyways.
Was it shake and bake? Was their maneuver?
That's the one.
So this whole fiasco made Kick.com of all platforms presumably permanently banned him from streaming there.
Ah,
Yeah.
justice.
So this guy was dicking around to such a degree that like Twitch banned him.
No, Kick banned
No,
him.
I mean,
he's
like,
already
'cause you-
banned on.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
already,
That-
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, because you mentioned he was on Kick because he was banned everywhere else, but like he's banned from everything.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is he? There's like women on Twitch with no clothes, and
Well,
they're streaming. Like, what was this kid doing?
Well, Max, that's because they're women on
He
Twitch.
took his
That's
shirt
why
off.
they got.
Yeah, this-
That's why he got it.
Sure. The Twitch bugs are like, whoa.
have you seen what he done to this car? That's like a crime. Goodness gracious.
What people
I
are saying he's
suppose.
probably gonna get arrested for
He
like
should.
endangerment or some shit.
He should.
Jeez.
But
Yeah.
I hope his friend Michael sues the fuck out of him. I really do.
That's crazy.
Endangerment.
Oh man.
And
Like,
like,
that's not super easy to get banned off of everything nowadays. Like,
The type of shit that's out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
but-
think
like there's some people
'cause you
making
get-
like some weird.
you normally
stuff.
get banned if you show like a crime.
This
I thought you
was
were
a
about to say
Yeah.
much. That is
But
like a crime,
But like
Riley.
even on
Yeah.
Yeah,
but even
that's
on
amazing.
Kick,
That's why I'm
But even
saying
on-
he's getting banned. What? Why is everybody attacking me again?
Yeah, Riley, come on.
right, but even on-
Idiot.
But even on Kick, like, crimes are fairly common to be streamed there. Like, you'll have like people recklessly driving all the time. You'll
Oh,
have
my.
like underage kids doing drugs and shit. No,
Ah,
crime being streamed
That's
on
okay.
Kick is nothing new. It's just Jack Doherty took it to such an extreme that Kick had to like put
They
the
had to kick him.
hammer down on that. Yeah.
Jeez.
And like he's uploaded a few like videos on like Twitter, I think, making small updates to the situation. Like there's one where his mom was like talking to him, was like, "Oh my god, what are you going to do about this?" Like, "Oh, they'll unban me. They'll unban me. I guarantee it, they'll ban me."
Yeah.
That's the problem because he's got a lot
I
of
hope they
money.
don't.
So
Yeah.
we can only hope he stays banned.
Hey, but if he's gonna
Yeah.
keep spending them on $200,000 McLarens,
then
then
wrecking
like,
them?
Crashing them.
then, like, how long is that money gonna last?
It's almost comical. All of these people could easily invest all of this money in the stock market and make like
You think-
moderate yearly income just on the returns, and they always end up like broke on the street. It's like, dude, why can't I have like $2 million? Like, come on.
Because then you'd
You
be an
guys
idiot.
You
That's
guys
the
know
problem.
Jeffree Star is?
Rings a bell. I haven't
Is
heard
he
that
related
in a
to
long time,
Patrick
though.
Star?
No, he
No.
he owns a lot of
No, he
makeup
looks like
brands
it.
or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
kind of a
been in a
weird-looking
lot of
dude.
He's
YouTube
in the-
controversy.
Yeah, dude, Jeffree Star's been in a fuck ton of controversy.
He's now on TikTok and he's literally just begging for money.
Like, literally
Oh my
begging.
gosh.
Yeah.
The most
It's like,
I know,
guys, send me your roses or whatever it is.
the most I know about Jeffree Star is a few years ago he got into some petty drama with Shane Dawson, some other chick, and I think James Charles.
All great people.
Can we sum up this whole discussion as one giant mistake for the topic?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that counts. Just these people in general.
What, like social media in general?
No,
sure, yeah.
just those people.
Social media is a pretty decent mistake, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Without it, where would we be? On
True.
Mars.
Less depressed, less anxiety filled.
I mean, I don't really use that much social media.
Neither do I.
Like, do you count YouTube as social media?
The most social media I use is Discord to be social with my friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Discord.
social media.
It's not really media. That's right.
It
I
is
mean,
social.
it's 100% media. What do you mean? It's all media.
All
Yeah.
media, you say?
Oh no.
Whoa.
Whoa. Max pulls out his
Oh,
all milk
gosh.
that he's been storing.
Au contraire.
My expired all milk.
I don't
Oh,
remember seeing any board games on YouTube.
Oh.
And though on the topic of controversial YouTubers who were definitely a mistake,
Oh great.
have you heard about the Lunchly situation?
The who?
Never heard of him.
Basically, the totally non-controversial KSI, the totally non-controversial Logan Paul, and the absolutely definitely not recently controversial Mr. Beast got together and said, "Hey, you know Lunchables? Fuck
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Oh.
They ain't good for you. See, Lunchly is the good shit. We got 1 more gram of protein than Lunchables does. We got 1 less gram of sugar than Lunchables does. And check this out.
gram?
Real cheese.
Opposed
See, I
to
thought
fake cheese?
if
What?
you had said Beastables, I would have been like, oh, I know what a Beastable is.
The-
I didn't
Isn't
know
it
they were
feast-
actually called something else.
Isn't it feastable?
no.
I don't know. I only, in my head, I only
Like
knew
the
it as
chocolate bar?
Beastables.
It's the feastables,
I-
right?
The only thing
I think
I
so.
know is every time I go into a store, I see all their foods on discount.
My brother's tried one of their chocolates.
You gotta
Apparently, it
get
was like
rid of
super
these.
good.
Nobody's buying them, so the store doesn't fucking care. They just want it gone. That's why it's on discount.
I've never tried.
My brother's tried it. Apparently, it was
I've never
not very
tried it.
good.
Not
Yeah.
good.
No,
But yeah.
super mid. He said.
But yeah, like, so obviously people knew exactly what this was. This was just some sort of obvious cash grab. No, these 3 very rich influencers come together and make a knockoff product of a
Oh,
popular
I
brand.
see their
claim-
end goal. They're
and
gonna make
claim-
NFT Lunchly
No.
like items, and then they're gonna have people buy those, and then
Riley, NFTs are a thing of the past. Okay,
Oh.
Stop bringing.
Yeah, get with it.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Anyways, these guys were also claiming that their shit was healthier than Lunchables by a significant margin. And no, obviously everybody was calling them out and they're like, man, you guys suck. You know, we all know what this is. You guys just want money. You guys are trying to con kids by telling them, this stuff's healthier than Lunchables, so you can get more money off of it.
Oh.
And at some point, Dan TDM stepped in.
No.
Oh gosh, is he still? Is he still a thing?
Am I supposed to know
Yeah,
who that
and
is?
he's still
It's
a
a
thing.
Minecraft YouTuber.
He was a Minecraft
Oh,
YouTuber.
that's why I don't know.
I don't know if he does Minecraft stuff anymore, but
Oh,
he still does stuff on YouTube. Anyways, he stepped in, making a tweet saying, "Man, I miss when YouTubers were just YouTubers. There were guys who just made whatever they wanted and just had fun. No, this is just making money for the sake of money." And that's basically all he said in a nutshell. what would happen after that?
But he's a YouTuber, so it took him an hour and a half to say that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
At least
No,
10 minutes
it's
for the
tweet.
ad revenue. Oh, it's
No,
a
it's-
tweet?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
all
The
fancy
integrity
shit.
on him.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Didn't
then
monetize it.
and then KSI came in with a whole fucking meltdown. He made so many different video
Oh.
responses. He made so many long ass tweets being like Lunchables has lead in it and Prime doesn't. No, he made like a fake apology video. Like, man, I'm here to buy Lunchly, buy Prime.
Okay, everyone, let's take a vote. I pulled up the first image I could find of the pizza Lunchly and the pizza Lunchables.
Yeah.
Which of
Oh,
these
boy.
do you guys think looks less processed or
Oh, less process.
Lunchables?
like the Lunchly? It reminds me of like
Lunch-
Laffy Taffy. Like
Yeah, it
ugh.
looks like I'm gonna bite into that, and it's gonna be like a gummy pizza.
Yeah, it
Okay,
does.
so the problem is,
Lunchable is like plastic.
yeah, the
Lunchable
problem
like
is the
plastic.
Lunchable, they have an actual like a browned crust. The Lunchly, they're hiding that, and it's not even brown. It's, I don't even know.
And plus,
It's like
they
a tortilla.
And
Little
plus, they got
tortilla
like, and plus, they got the worst Prime flavor on the box. The worst one.
Never had a Prime.
Well, it's like
Blue?
blue. Like nothing about the box screams like, I'm hungry for a pizza.
No,
Yeah,
It's
Lunchables
like-
has the mind games down. Everybody knows by now that color of yellow makes you hungry.
Ah, yes.
like yellow and brown colors assist in making you feel hungry. They chose like the least hungry colors they could.
Also,
Yeah.
what is happening with the LY? Why is the Y like that?
The L is
Lunch.
accentuated, so it's lunch. Ooh.
Oh,
it's quirky, Riley. It's
oh,
quirky.
sorry.
How do you
Also,
let that-
okay, whoa, wait. Why is the
What?
pizza in quotes? Wait
No
a
pizza.
second.
It's not pizza.
Oh yeah, they can't call it pizza because it's not.
What?
Uncured pepper. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, they had to label all their like food products very vague because it technically wasn't those food products. So they legally couldn't call it like a pizza. So it's
Don't worry, guys. It's healthy. Trust us. It's
We just can't
definitely
call it
healthy, quote unquote, pizza.
But yeah,
Literally
Buying
quotationing the
Lunchables is
pizza.
good for you.
yeah, KSI came out with a whole fucking meltdown in response to that tweet, like saying like, no, he was making passive aggressive remarks to Dan TDM by calling him like, yeah, some dumbass YouTuber said Lunchly wasn't as good as Lunchables or whatever. No, he made like apology videos where he pretended to apologize, but then immediately made this obnoxious fake laugh and said, buy Lunchly, buy Prime. And
See, the problem is, if you really care about your product, I don't think you should be like absolutely hurt by one person's opinion.
Yeah.
One dude doesn't like it, and they literally have mental breakdowns online.
and
I can't believe I'll say
A
bad things.
Minecraft YouTuber from a decade ago had slightly negative things to say about their Lunchable, and they couldn't take it.
Oh
Logan,
gosh.
Logan Paul comes is like, yeah, KSI knows what he's talking about. I agree with everything he's saying.
I thought those two hated each other.
No, they're business partners.
Yeah, Jack.
Ever-
That was a whole Mike and Ike situation going on there.
Ever since they created Prime, they've been like
Ever
locking
since they
arms
started
arms.
making each other money.
No,
Yeah,
like
Jack.
Great friend.
Logan Paul went as far as to like go to his like own kid's birth and use that as an opportunity to promote Lunchly.
Nice.
Well, did they do
Bruh.
the it's not delivery, it's Lunchly?
No, like he said something along the lines of, "I'm gonna feed my kid Lunchly one of these days." No, something along those lines.
I'm gonna stunt my kid's growth right away.
He'll love quote unquote the pizza.
Mr. Beast has been like silent during the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. Because he's already in like an assload of trouble as is. Because like of like bad like business practices with his employees and having
Oof.
a pedophile on payroll.
Oh, jeez. Christ. Wow, okay. Yeah,
And
huge mistakes coming out.
And this entire time,
Oops.
Dan TDM sent that one tweet, and he has said nothing since. You know those old
That's
like,
amazing.
You know those old meme videos of
Some mic drop right away.
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing? That's what Dan TDM's doing right now. He's not engaging in the situation any more than he already did with that one tweet. And KSI and Logan Paul, but mainly KSI, are just digging themselves a deeper and deeper hole and just absolutely driving a fucking like a bulldozer into their like already pretty bad reputations just by continuing to perpetuate the situation even further.
So how new is this like new Lunchable thing? This Lunchly?
It's like a few weeks old. I
Few
think.
weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna have to follow up the All Milk episode with a Lunchlease review.
I don't know. I don't know if we
What's the
can
price
handle.
difference though? If it's quote unquote healthier for you, it's they
Yeah, is it
probably
like
charge
2,
more.
3 times more the price?
Can we do that? But like name each thing like, oh, let's have the pizza, and then every time somebody says that, we have to say, for legal reasons, this is not a pizza.
Quotations, the pizza. Just like when they say real cheese, and then you look and it says it's not actually like cheese; it's cheese product.
Yeah, it's spelt like REEL, like real cheese.
It's our special mix that we call real cheese.
Yeah.
Well, that like if you buy like a block of Velveeta cheese, if you look in the small print, it says this isn't cheese. This is cheese product, which is like a different thing than actual cheese.
I imagine it's
for legal reasons, real cheese is not cheese.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the same thing with like Kraft American cheese.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah.
That whole type of cheese is literally called like cheese product is the type of thing that it is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
No, you know, the more I look at this Lunchly pizza image, the more it just makes me want Lunchables. Not just the Lunchable pizza, just Lunchables in general. Crazy.
That would go kind of hard.
I mean, just look at the benefits. I prefer Capri Sun over Prime by a significant margin. I hate all 3 people who are involved with Lunchly. No, the pizza looks more like a pizza.
Oh, you get a cherry airhead with the pepperoni Lunchable.
Oh snap!
Oh, it's so much
It's
better.
been so
yeah.
long since I've had an airhead.
Man, I get to have an airhead instead of a Feastable.
Yeah,
dude, I need to get like a box of just like 1,000 like fruit pouches.
Oh, dude, that'd be so good.
Oh, like I'm just thinking like an ice cold like blueberry. What are those fruit pouches? What are those called?
Yeah,
What, Capri Suns? What are you
Capri
talking
Suns, yes.
Yeah, because that's what.
Like that. Oh,
Are you going to get like knockoff brand Capri Suns too for?
no, you gotta get name brand, baby.
There's only one.
Yeah.
You gotta respect the pouch.
Respect the pouch.
The twisty cap Kool-Aid bottles.
Oh snap!
Next.
I was thinking bug juice for myself. Just
I
gas
have
station
tried bug juice recently. It's not the same.
I've heard it's really bad.
Yeah, it's really not good.
It's really sweet,
Gosh.
and when I tried it again,
I've never had that before.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, Cameron, what, you had gotten like a whole thing of like the barrel hugs juice, and we drunk how many of those? It was such a mistake. Oh my gosh!
we drank like half the fucking like box of however many.
It was like 32 hug barrels, and we both were like just pounding them. And you know how much sugar is?
It was good juice. It was.
Oh, I felt awful the next
these
day.
things? You had how many?
I think we each had like 8.
Oh, I think I have had like 2, and I was like, oh.
It was.
Okay.
It was. I think
My body's starting to reject everything.
it was. We were
You
playing.
get a 20 box of them. Jeez.
What? It was the Pikmin 3, right?
Yeah, we were playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Yeah. So we got juice in the game, so we're like, well, let's crack open another, and we just like slammed a straw into the barrel.
Every time they drink in the game, we slam a barrel.
No,
€30.
gosh, we'd have to drink so many barrels. We would not make it out of there.
I don't even think that was the intention.
No, you just brought him out. You're just like, here, Riley, I brought you something.
Yeah,
You just blindsided me with a hug.
I think I just had like that box of hugs on standby. I'm like, hey, Riley's here. I have
Emergency hugs.
juice. We're playing this game where we drink juice. How about we like take a swig every time?
How about juice? Yeah. Guys, you can get a 30-pack of Capri Sun at Target for under $9.
Oh my goodness!
I think I know what I'm buying tomorrow.
I do need to go shopping.
I do too, and
me as well. I might have to add some Capri Suns for next podcast.
I've even got a new desk that has a shelf conveniently right next to my chair, and it's I think the perfect size for a Capri Sun bottle.
Well, then it's not chilled though.
The convenience outweighs the chill.
Yeah, just knock out one of those shelves and put like a mini fridge.
Oh, that's true. Oh man,
that's convenient of building my desk. I can just add one on.
I have to say, on the topic of like boxed soft drinks, like there's a soda brand that I've come to enjoy called OreoDayz.
Whoa, you can't say that on the internet anymore, man.
I can.
What? I'm pretty sure that's just a Spanish drink.
It is. That's what I'm talking about.
I spelled it so wrong on Google, but it knew exactly. It was like, you meant this, right?
You meant Down syndrome. Gotcha.
I have no idea what
I spelled it with an H. OreoDayz. HORITON.
It's gotta be J.
The J.
I didn't know it. I'm not.
Man.
Yeah, you have to send a picture or something. I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
But anyways, no. I bought this pack thinking, it's gonna be like a 12. It's like a 12-pack of like those glass soda bottles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I bought it thinking like, it's gonna be like 3 sets of 4 or 4 sets of 3. Either way, I'm gonna be excited. I opened it up. I took out the first bottle. I was like, lime. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of lime, but I'll drink it. I enjoyed my time with that lime drink. And then I grabbed the next one, and it was like, ooh, strawberry and mandarin. I'm going to put these two in the fridge. And later that day, I'm like, I'm kind of parched. I think I'm going to take another one of them lime drinks just to get them out of the way. And to my surprise, I pull out what the fuck? Is this guava? What the hell? And at that point, I'm like, something's up. Something's up. And then I pick up another bottle, like fruit punch. Ooh.
They're all different flavors.
They were all different flavors.
You get one shot each.
Yeah. So I looked at all the flavors and like, whoa. Actually,
so like a sample pack.
Yeah. Except they were full, like, glass soda bottles. I got, like, a 12-pack variety pack of soda.
So is that a pro or a con?
It's a pro because I got a variety pack of sodas. It's a con because of 2 particular flavors, which
I can never taste that lime again.
No, the lime was fine. My issue is the tamarind soda and the grapefruit soda that were included in the variety pack. I'm looking at those and I'm like, I'm not gonna drink those.
Grapefruit doesn't sound bad. I don't know what what do you say, tamarind? I don't think I know what that fruit is.
The tamarindo in the picture?
I don't know.
Is it in the picture?
The middle one, yeah. Tamarindo.
Tamarindo. Yeah, that's the one.
No,
actually, that might just be like the Spanish word because that's
tamarindo.
Yes, the Spanish word of pineapple.
That's not fucking pineapple, Riley.
No, there's pineapple, tamarindo, and
Riley, you notice how the logo's like half the size of the other two?
You're right. That's probably
Tamarind's a
And how it
price.
says
pineapple's an
natural-
off-brand.
And how it says natural flavor soda instead of refresco sabor natural. It's in English. That's
No,
why
I don't believe you.
it's pineapple instead of peanut.
I don't
Penis?
know.
The first thing that came up was Tamarindo, Costa Rica, and the second thing that came up when you type in drink is a beverage made from tamarind, which doesn't help.
Yeah, it was a soda made from tamarind. Yeah.
What the hell is tamarind?
I have
Yeah,
some
what-
good news, by the way. I was concerned that I was going to be like horribly
like a
unhealthy
peanut.
buying a 30-pack of Capri
Of
Sun,
milk?
but
Oh.
it's 10 calories. A serving size is 2 pouches, and it's 10 calories per 2 pouches.
The problem is your sugar. How much sugar's in it?
Only 2 grams
How much
Per,
artificial sugar
per
is it?
serving?
per 2, so 1 gram per. It's got a lot of sodium.
Oh, it's those things?
Yeah, it looks like a peanut, but according to this picture, it's a peanut you eat with pizza sauce. I don't know.
Look, man, I'm sure tamarinds taste pretty good on their own. I've never tried one. I've
No.
never seen one
Never
in
seen
my
one in the
local
wild.
grocery store. But, I can tell
They
you
made a drink
that-
out of it.
that drink is not it. Not for me.
Have you tried it?
I have.
You just had the variety pack. You didn't throw
I
it
didn't
away.
know he drank it all already. I thought he was waiting on it.
Didn't you hear the bottles clinking in the background?
Let me
Yes, they
explain.
can click when they have liquid in them too.
Riley, let me explain. I tried a tamarind Doritos. I'm not gonna rolling my R, so I'm not gonna try. I tried a tamarind Doritos like a year ago, and I did not like it because it reminded me of alcohol. Gavin might like it,
Oh.
but
Hmm.
I don't. Okay, and that's why. Alright. So, because I already know what it tastes like, I'm not excited about it.
Gotcha. Okay, so he hasn't drunk it yet.
So it's
Oh,
a
I know.
non-alcoholic drink that'll taste like alcohol. How terrible.
You get all the benefits of being sober.
While tasting the terribleness of drinking. How great.
Oh man. Maybe that's why that fruit's not well known.
And again, I'm sure actual tamarinds are delicious. This is processed tamarind. I don't think it's made from the real deal.
Yeah,
So-
straight from the tree.
Straight from the pod?
Straight from the ground, Gavin.
Ah, it's like a potato.
It's a fruit.
Yeah, a potato.
But yeah, on the topic of exotic fruits, I think tamarinds are exotic, and this one does
And
tie.
apparently they
I'd
are
say so.
fruits.
And this one does tie into the mistake category. I was at Walmart like a few weeks ago doing my monthly shopping.
Oh, that is a mistake. I agree.
What's wrong with
And-
Walmart?
I don't know.
And like I was towards the end of my shopping trip, I was browsing the fruit section, be like, huh, what do I want to get? I was going to grab a dragon fruit, a singular dragon fruit because they're expensive, but they're also delicious. And then I looked to the basket that was right next to the dragon fruits. I'm like, huh, a cactus pear, a prickly pear?
Yeah.
You know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna try one of these. So I bought the cactus pear, and well, firstly, it has like little brown bumps. Those have thistles in them, apparently. So don't touch those.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
But
It
when
is a
I got
cactus.
home, pear, yeah. But I
It's
got-
pear of cactuses.
no,
Oh.
it's not. It is not a pear. I can tell you that. But
That's why I said it's a cactus.
Pear.
yeah,
Oh,
the
sorry.
cactus pear. That's what it's called. Anyways, I got home and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this thing a good eating. So
Yeah.
so like I pull out my cutting board and I cut that bitch in half. I'm like, whoa, it's really seedy on the inside.
Yeah, I'm
So,
seeing
like-
that in the pictures.
Like I pull back the peel because I'm pretty sure the peel isn't meant to be eaten.
You
And
peel
then
the peel as you do. Yep.
and then I take a bite of the fruit and dude, those seeds are like fucking rocks. There is so many seeds inside of the fruit. And I'm like taking little nibbles off of it, wondering how the fuck am I supposed to eat this thing?
You're just supposed to swish it in your mouth and spit. I have no idea.
There's
I'm just
way
making them.
too many seeds to do that with. I consulted numerous internet forums. Some people were like, "Yeah, you could just crunch them. You can just like crunch the seeds with your
Pop
teeth."
them in.
I tried that. I'm like, nah, these are too hard. I'm not gonna risk cracking my fucking teeth open trying to eat these stupid seeds. So eventually, I came to like I think a subreddit or a Quora post where people were asking the same damn thing. This is another frustrating thing. Nobody actually talked about how you're supposed to fucking eat those things. So I eventually found a post which is like, yeah, just like juice them, strain them, turn them into jam, whatever. No, that's the only way you can really eat those. So I pull out my spaghetti strainer, hold it over a cup, and I spend like the next 20 minutes painstakingly grinding the fucking both halves of the pear in through the grates so I can like sift out the seeds and get juice. It was like it was like a tall glass, like a tenth of it got any actual juice in there. I tried the juice and I'm like, it's mid. All that trouble and the fruit is mid. So yeah, that was I really regret just not ignoring it and going for the dragon fruit. I would have much rather had the dragon fruit.
I have breaking news on my end. My father had just called me to announce that the Northern Lights are happening right now. So if you have a window, look outside. You should be able to. You might be able to see. There might be light pollution, but you might be able to see the colors of the flickering lights.
I'll be right back.
Open, but I see kind of a moon.
Okay, don't look at the moon. The moon would be too bright.
I'm gonna take a quick look. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm looking online, and apparently it is a G4, which means we can see it as far south as, let's see, how far south as, what is that, Nebraska? Oh, yeah, sorry, Max, you probably would not be able to see.
No, you were talking about light pollution? Yeah, I've got like the world's biggest light pollution outside New York City. I'm toast.
Oh, gosh, yeah, so yeah. That's what I'm gonna go check on, like, as soon as we wrap up this podcast.
Do we want to wrap it up?
I'd be down to wrapping it up.
I started my new job and I've literally been standing like 7 hours a day, so I'm like fucking beat.
All right, I'm gonna go to the country then and look for Northern Lights.
So I just wanted to announce that all because my dad had to call me and to interrupt the podcast to announce this very scientific-y thing, and yeah.
Everybody disperse now. Go.
Well, I was assuming we're going to wait for Cameron to come back. Jack hasn't said a word in like 30 minutes. And
he's probably looking at the Northern Lights.
He's probably looking at the Northern Lights, of course. He's a big Northern Light fan.
Yeah.
Now he pipes up.
But yeah, what should we talk about next time? Assuming Cameron walks back any second here.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he was walking back.
The interesting thing in my life is work, home, sleep, and I'm brewing some wine. Actually, that's been fun.
Brewing wine.
Yeah.
Red or white?
White technically.
Gray. He's got those gray grapes.
I think if it turns out gray, you're doing it wrong.
No.
Yeah,
it's
that's
red. It was supposed to be white.
That's like
I cut myself trying to cut up the grapes, but it's fine.
Okay, I think Cameron is coming back, so let's wrap her up here. We'll talk. Gavin, did you want to talk about your wine ventures next time? Is that what you're
Sure,
saying?
why not? Sure.
Wine
That's
not.
the only thing interesting in my life, so I can talk about it. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I don't have anything really that interesting going on in my life either, Gavin. I'm gonna live stream.
Great.
It's the most exciting part of my life.
That's so interesting.
Hell of a lot more interesting than whatever I'm doing.
Well, you got the all
Drinking
milk too.
mixtures of milk.
Great, I'm back, and I didn't really see a whole lot of light activity out there. Probably because of the light.
Spoilers? Jeez.
Yeah, we were all gonna leave to look.
Yeah, we were wrapping up the podcast, Cameron, and then we realized you had left, and we haven't said goodbye yet, so you're in the clear there. But our next topic will be Gavin's exciting life of wine brewery.
Because I guess I spoke up, so now I'm in the limelight.
Yep, and then the secondary topic will be Jack's exciting life of schoolery.
Yeah, all right.
I'm excited about that.
With the responsibility, I love it. Let's focus on Jack's thing.
But before we end the podcast, I took this opportunity to grab the Haritas, and I'm going to name all but one of the flavors because I can't find the 12th bottle anywhere.
The 12.
That is tragic.
So
12 bottles
So
of
the
Christmas.
So the flavors that I have
Mexican Christmas,
are
baby.
strawberry, mandarin, watermelon, guava, fruit punch, pineapple, lime, and digging into the box here, we got
That's it. All 12.
we got samurai, we got the grapefruit. It's green for some reason.
Yeah, green grapes.
We got mango, and the last one we got Mexican cola.
That doesn't sound like fruit.
It's a soda.
Oh, I thought they were
these
all.
are-
I thought they were all fruits. Did-
They're fruit flavored sodas.
Yeah, the Coke fruit, Riley.
Oh, sorry. The Coke fruit.
I wanted to try and find that last bottle, but no promises because my room's a mess. Unless I put it in the fridge for some reason, but I didn't see it in there. No, I'll give it a look.
Okay, well, we were still trying to wrap up the podcast, but we'll all wait for the next
Guess we'll drag it on a little longer.
5 minutes
Yeah.
and miss the whole Northern Light experience.
Great.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I needed to go drive somewhere to get into the dark.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. I'm sure this isn't a once in a lifetime experience. Because it's happened
Yep,
twice this year.
Every second that we waste right now is like 8 years worth of life-changing experiences out the window.
It is technically out the window. You're right.
It's true.
Oh. Wait, so did Cameron take his headphones off? Is he just
I
gone
don't
again?
I guess. I don't know.
It was in my room apparently. It was on my the last flavor's passion fruit.
Oh wow.
wow.
I'm so glad we listened and waited for that. That's the most life changing. Okay. Well, that's gonna do her all for this time on the podcast. Reminder, next time will be Gavin's winery and Jack's schoolery.
And Jack.
And my
Yep.
tomfoolery.
I'm sure I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if Jack's not there, then we all talk about him and only.
Yep. Until next time, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.
Bye.